So Overwatch just dropped a new update along with a new tank, Demon, which is the team that D.Va was on if you watch the lore. So we're gonna try it out. This is like a blind review. So we're gonna go ahead and read her hero stats here. And let's see, she's got 425 health plus 325 armor, which is very, very tanky. She's got a melee saber, you know, kind of some Halo shit right there. And then she's got an armed cannon, which is pretty nice. So, looks like she can recall her mech. So if you break down her mech, she does the same thing like D.Va does. She can recall her mech. And then she has a unleash a sweeping slash that grants self overheal and amplifies damage taken by enemies. So it's kind of like Junker Queen's ability. She has a frontal barrier shield. It's got 650 health, so that's pretty nice. That's not as much as Reinhardt, but is more than Bridges, I believe. She has her fuel that she can consume, the move speed, which is pretty nice, just like D.Va's. Hers is a little bit more stationary. It doesn't really fly up. There's her rapid fire machine gun, surging strike. That's when we use the blade. So we got she is a stalwart, and of course a tank. So we have the minor upgrades as well, which is Beast Within. Gives you heal your power barrier, which is the power barrier right here. Heals it by 40 health when upon taking hits. And then you have the mobility, which reduces the fuel consumed when you hold the power barrier. And then the major one, you get lifesteal, 150% lifesteal if you use your melee, or if you want to have more of a mid-range effect, you can use the focused fusion, which the fusion repeater fires stronger shots with no spread and a slower rate. So we're gonna get into it and see how her melee works. So this is very similar to Reinhardt to me, and I really like Reinhardt. Here's her little speed boost here. She doesn't go up in the air. She just, you know, skates along. Here's her barrier, which is really nice. I think that's a good shield, honestly. D.Va's is kind of like a timer. This one is straight like Reinhardt's. And then we got the slashing effect with her melee, which you've seen before, which is just 60 per hit. And this is her beams, which is really nice. So that gives her a lot of time to be mid-range to close the gap for her melee, which is really nice. And it's really nice, man. It gives her a lot of utility when you're way in the back. I kind of wish she had a bash with that, but she doesn't. She kind of has a lunge. So I'm not sure how we're gonna really implement that well. But here's our ultimate. It's very long range and very nice. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And look at that overhealth. That overhealth is extreme. So she can stay in team fights. As soon as she does her ultimate, she can just pretty much stay in team fights. You group up her with Lucio, that is pretty deadly combo. But anyways, there's my blind review, testing, and practice. If you log on and watch my stream, I will be streaming Overwatch at 8:30 Mountain Time, and we can see how she really does in the real game, as long as somebody doesn't take it. Because you know how it is with new characters, people want to play them instantly, and we'll see. But stay tuned, and make sure you tune in to the live stream. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube tonight. And thank you for watching, and take care.